to more Beacon
Dinner
Pines.
with the Mood Wills.
I don't know what it is, but I always like to moisturize my hands before I start something.
Ilona
But
Moodwill was worried about change.
this one
A
kind of
gardener
gets
at heart.
right
But they're
into it.
almost done.
We have listened
Milk.
to this though,
Dinner went by
so we're
without
just gonna
much
go straight into.
conversation. As she watched the thing she cared, Nellie finally had. Beck was beginning to Ilona's task.
We're
She could do
just
that.
gonna go straight into it right now. I don't know if I got my bad voices set up for today, but that we'll see. So Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. Is it alright though? My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Wait, did we know that? Died at the fertilizer plant. Okay. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
That's okay. We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Oh yeah, we weren't supposed to talk about that. Also, I decided to put myself to the bottom left instead, because at the bottom right, we were covering the charms. So I do know I'll be covering Luca a bit on this side, but Luca won't always be right here, though. But I don't know where else to go. Ow. I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their new lead researcher of deep engineering. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't!
Beck slammed her fist into the table.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca. That was some dessert. I actually have to meet my friend Rolo. Oh, so we haven't forgotten about Rolo. Okay,
Luca
good.
glanced outside to gauge the
I was
time.
worried about that.
The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Ooh. Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with
even
his
the
napkin and started to get
sign
up.
stuff going on around here messes with the weather. Thank you for all the pizza. It was really good. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool.
She seemed
Rolo
really
would
cool.
warm up to her eventually.
But in this world, I don't know. I'm not trusting
Probably.
anybody. I don't think. Maybe. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break. Rumble?
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
I love thunder. Thunderstorms. You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Oh. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Rain never killed anybody. Well, the rain didn't kill anybody, but it does make your immune system a little bit weaker, I believe, if you're cold or if you get cold. You're more susceptible to get a cold. Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. Are we sleeping over? In the meantime, you two hold tight. What about Rollo? Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
Also, I was gonna say that I wasn't actually supposed to record this today. I already recorded what I was supposed to record today. But I've been thinking about this game ever since I left it. So I was like, okay, if I feel like I have enough energy, I wanna continue this story because I just want to see what happens. I just really like this vibe, and it's not too tiring to record this, so I think we should be fine. But yeah, I just wanted to play more, which is a really good thing. This looks wild. What is it? Gum? Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chew that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and
So you're kind of a science person too? It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. True. I agree. Oh, wow. Roland and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have the time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. And there's some flowers here.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent!
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all of the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? Most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved up a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Man, that sucks. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Horse? Dang, did that hurt? Didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rollo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem?
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
Getting serious. I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that feeling? I guess I haven't yet. Okay, I'll bring you, buddy. One thing my dad told me when I was little: don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. You try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. Gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something? We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Oh, let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ugh.
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Oh, thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. Dang, summer rain. Comes and goes like that. See you and Rollo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5.
Okay, we can go back and change that storm
Friendly
though, but
feud.
we'll keep that in mind.
The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings,
I love that.
Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend.
It doesn't have to
Adding
change.
Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
To be fair, whenever you're a friend group of 3, it gets annoying sometimes. Like it's like that one person can be left out. I do like 3s, but if you go on a roller coaster ride, there's usually only 2 slots, and you know, it can be a bit tricky. Alright. Oh, hey, what you doing here? Hey, Dawn, tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated the heirs had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age, who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Ares was forced to take care of him. Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Ares treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? I hope Solomon is good as well. He's kind of a cool character. Good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Ah, that's sus. But true, but sus. Alright. Man, okay, we're getting some wild information. Why are these glowing purple? I'd better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Alright. Yeah, it's really late. Will he even be there? Music is very, mysterious right now. How do you get to the treehouse again? I just realized that I don't remember. I think it's to the left. Let me... just check around here anyway. Go skulking. Dude, you're still out here reading? He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens, this is no time for fractured friendships. Like our friendship with Rollo? Is it gonna fracture? Achievement, find a way to kick a melon. Melon kicker. Oh god, I didn't really... Yeah, let's ignore that. Well, I guess we got an achievement. Anybody up here? I'd better not dilly-dally. Alright, fine. Uh-oh. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir, very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No? That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy. Of course not, sir. Good, then it's decided. Yes, sir, we'll work until the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Okay, keep working the night away. I love the sky. Will you go into... You do go into that memory again. Huh. But I don't think there's anything new to see there. Rollo, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back and never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times. And it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. Just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
And we don't have phones outside. The rain held me up. Liar. You weren't even home. What? Storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. Not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled in out of nowhere. And I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Well, you should have told him, but maybe not in this way. But you're kids, so who can blame you? Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she had made new friends. New friends? Rollo, careful. Our guy is allowed to make friends, okay? Spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends? Not like that, Rollo. Well, it kind of is, but there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, you did end up being late. Because of the rain. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It's gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response.
Yeah, as you should. We need to allow ourselves more room to... Yes, it sucked, it was late. And I personally would have ran through that rain to Rollo because that's the kind of person that I am. And I'm not afraid of a little rain. Like, I literally went on a walk. It was weeks ago now, but I saw the murky clouds around and I was like, oh, well, I didn't bring a rain jacket. I was 2 minutes outside, and I was like, I could have turned back home, gotten a rain jacket. I could have done, but I was like, okay, whatever. If it starts raining now, the walk takes about an hour or something. I'll be just wet for an hour. It'll be fine. I'll get back home, change when I get back home. It'll be fine. So I'm not really afraid of the rain, but again, kids.
Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
Kids and their emotions. It's okay. It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. Because that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. You can't stay out as long as you want. And you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rollo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa is still around. Okay, I will say, these are kids, we're not judging too harshly, but man, Rollo is pissing me off a little bit. But I think I can see where Rollo is coming from. It's probably shaped a little bit by his family upbringing and Luca being his only friend, and you know, jealousy is very present when you're a kid, and but like I hate digs like that. I hate people who do digs like this, and it's not only kids that do these when they get mad. When adults do them to each other, it's like it's purposefully hurtful. And I, at least as an adult, I can't remember ever doing it. Even no matter how frustrated I've been with somebody, I've never tried to take a dig back at them. Because it's just, I don't want to hurt anybody that way, even if I'm mad at them, you know? Like, it's just, but again, kids. Anyway, let me continue.
The words hung in the cold night air. Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
Yeah.
But it was too late.
The worst have been said. Luca, good night, Rollo. Dang it. Ow.
Luca dug through his old stuff.
Oh. Rollo, what a jerk. Call me a bad friend? Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family. Yeah. Is there anything else? Do we leave? If Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Do you want me to turn back the time right now? Oh, I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Oh man, I'm so sad.
Gran
Luca,
cooed gently from the hallway.
you slept straight through breakfast? Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. I just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
You know, when I do remember taking digs at somebody, and that somebody was my mom, but I think that was at teenage years. Me and my mom ended up having a little bit of a tough relationship when I got older. Now it's fine. It was just like that teenage years, but she has a way of being able to trigger my annoyance. But I don't think the last like 10 years I've said anything like that. But she's the only one I can think of that I might lose my temper with in a way that I'd do a purposeful, hurtful sentence. But I try my best not to do that. And I don't remember having done that, like, as an adult, but yeah. It's the only one I can think of. Wait, what did you want to do? Do we have, like, a... Let's just look at... Okay, yeah, we have break. Shit is completed now. It had a question mark earlier, but... Strange still has a question mark. Does that mean we haven't seen this line through? I don't know. Or does that mean there's more charms to be found in that story? I'm not sure. But then there would be in this scenario too, because Rumble has a question mark too. I guess I'll try to pay attention to if we find another one, if it gets completed, then. What do you want to do then, buddy? Best role is still going to the festival? It's gonna be miserable. Yeah. There has to be something else.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. I wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you? What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Yeah, as a kid, I was super stubborn. You would not see me backing down first. I will tell you that. Like, there's no way. I've been in stubborn situations as a kid. We had a mountain walk once, and I was just super pissed that day. And I believe at one point I refused to go further, so I sat down at a rock, and the others left. And I just sat at that rock. Like, I was so focused on sitting on that rock, being pissed. And at some point, I do think they came back. And then, I don't remember what happened after that. All I know is I sat on that rock, and I had no idea how much time passed. But I would sit on that rock for as long as it took for people to either give me what I wanted or come back. I'm not saying it's a good thing. Being that stubborn is just kind of a flaw of my upbringing, I think. And I'm not that stubborn anymore, nor that patient. But if this was me, I'll be staying in this room. And honestly, I'm very good at entertaining myself with like books, games. My brain, at that point, my brain is not that good at entertaining itself anymore. But I have no trouble being stuck inside. I mean, now if I didn't have all this entertainment around me, I would start writing or something, or reading, obviously. But if there was no books, I would be forced to actually use my brain to make up stories or something. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. What is that up there? Do you want to shoot the book? Do you want to shoot the book up to the book? Let's see if we can. It's a bit tricky though. How do I line it up? There you go.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house.
Oh.
Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since.
I don't know what to think about that. Like, am I thinking that Rollo is afraid that it'll get destroyed somehow at his house? I don't think his sister would do that. His sister might be tough, but I think she wants the best for him. I'm wondering if the parents are not good. But I don't know.
Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Did somebody get inside? Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modwell. She said you met yesterday. What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh, she seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table. In case you want to bite it before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we?
Oh my god, you made me want milkshake now.
Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass.
I used to... I did used to drink. I had periods where I made milkshake at home. But man, they're so bad for you. I haven't had it in so long, but... yeah, the amount of calories. And I don't think you should think about calories all the time, okay? But... man, still.
He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness.
But man, I would really want something unhealthy.
The source. Luca's eyes followed
I wanted
his
cookies
father's
before
gesture.
this. And now you're making me think about milkshake.
In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them, not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar.
Is it connected to his feelings about Rolo right now? You're trying to be cold and distant.
As if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad. If you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean?
I am interpreting it as if you allow a moment of anger as a child, if you go down that route and never go back to apologize, or I mean, I'm not saying this like will happen to anybody, or like this is like if you do it once, but like I think if you start doing that and start seeing everybody as attacking you or rejecting you, like when it comes to relationships, or just feed that anger and be like, nobody loves me, everybody, like, I don't know, it's me against the world. Yeah, you can become like a cold, distant adult version of yourself. But if you have a little bit more grace and patience and empathy and understanding toward other people and them messing up like Rolo. But I'm not saying you should allow yourself to be stepped on too much, though, because some kids just keep doing the poking. If it happened once, yeah, fine. Twice, but if it keeps happening and they keep abusing the friendship, then cut them off. And this anger has nothing to do with that. Anyway, I'm just like overthinking this a lot today.
Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder.
I like life lessons, okay? But like sometimes I don't sound as smart as I think I am. I'm probably also not as smart. Well, I don't think I'm very smart, to be honest. But sometimes I do think I'm smart. But I'm probably still not as smart as I think I sound at that moment.
Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose.
Good saying, yeah.
Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, that is not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Depends on the worst. You can't accept a friend that's killed somebody. I'm just saying. Like, if they killed somebody, did something bad like that, yeah, you cut it off. Cut them off. But yeah, if they mess up once, like, of course, like, would you do... Well, families are all different, but if you have a very loving family and nice family, would you not... You wouldn't just go cutting them off because they messed up a couple of times, you know? We're messy, we humans. Except... Ooh, let's... Wait. Not that... Oh god, the festival's today. Yes, I wanted to check this. Just forgot the button for it. Okay, now the rumble still has a question mark. Okay. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I thought the festival was yesterday, so we didn't miss it, huh? Guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. I'm also not super fond of the forced apologizing. I'm a believer of you should mean it if you apologize. But I do understand like why parents are like that, but I don't want a half-assed apologies you don't mean. So, then it feels fake. And I hate anything fake or dishonest. I want honesty. If you don't mean it when you apologize, then don't say it. Then say it when you're ready to say it. I don't want you to say it and not mean it because that's a lie. And I hate lies, so everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going, But I do think it's a good thing to learn to apologize and learn to mean it. And maybe when you say it, you actually do mean it, but man, apologies are overrated. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. You're quite busy, Grandma. What are you doing? What are you up to all the time? I'll come and find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca. Love you too. Whew. Love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Grandma. Okay.
Chapter 6.
Okay.
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
He had to find Rolo. Uh-oh. Luca! Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If you're brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Ruka. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If you be brave, go somewhere quiet. Okay, you're telling me to go somewhere.
The road leading to be a sort of...
Yeah, we've seen that before. I mean, I would probably go to my hut, but I don't know. I goes to beetle hunt. Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an exquavave. It's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. Oh my god, that's actually really scary. If all the bugs went away suddenly, whoo, the world is doomed. It's like everything that buzzes the skaters is just packed up and left. Sure, they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. No, they don't get spooked like that. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. Unique New York, unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremonial speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens, no. I'll break a leg. Give me the gift of a something something. Don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. This town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy, and this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fitz. I'm still gonna be mad at them. Just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Ain't moving. Oh god, these guys. Every single time. Yep. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything alright? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, I'll still be fine. It ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Alright, can I go this way, or... I can. I don't wanna... go to Rolo too quick. I mean, if he's at the hut, I don't know if he is, but... A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always try to improve. Nope. How you doing, Dawn? I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe with balloons? Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is a really special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? Special guest? Who? Haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH think they're a big deal. I was able to return the Perennial Harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Sus. Maybe you're actually taking a break from studying. I went to see what all the festival fuss is about. But I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books. Oh, Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True, true. So what you got in there? Books? Oh, can't check in with you today. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the Foul Harvest. I had my doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Sariel became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Oh. I will pretend, but I will not forget. Let's go in here. Hey, you got anything today? Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual Biggest Catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. Okay, so this might not be where it is. But then at least we check, you know? I mean, where it's quiet, like it could be where we're not supposed to go, like at the... I'm due for a death, you know? It would make sense the game would want you to talk to everybody before you go. Oh, it could be at the library, yeah. The library is somewhere quiet. True. True. If that's the case, I wanna check anything else. So there's nothing here. Because I was thinking like around here is also quiet. Are there more purple trees here or nah? Bounce. Okay, can't interact here. Alright, then we go to the library. We're running. See how this is gonna go. Oh yeah, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon towards the end. Did you know? Hank Atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff. Uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo! That's wild. But Jace? No spoilers, please. Oh, right, sorry. Funny. Hi, Aluka.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. The first achievement solved a riddle. I mean, I didn't much solve it, to be honest. The first? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rollo does go a lot, doesn't
Kato
he?
straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Dude, I would be so pissed though. If I was like, fine, I'll go apologize to my best friend and all. And then he sends me on a fucking riddle hunt? So like, nah. The apologizing in the first place was a big step. I'm not gonna go chase 10 riddles to do it. Okay? Because if I'm pissed at somebody, I would just be pissed by that. If it was like a fun thing one day, like that's different. But like, on planet Farpole, you may take issue with the fifth king. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. Is it the book at his home? I can tell you one thing, it's not out there. What you need to find is inside this library somewhere. Oh, okay. Well, at least I don't have to go far.
Luca grabbed the 5 pillars of success.
Once you've got a book, you can either bring it here to me, or just grab a different one.
Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide, from the shelf. Luca grabbed 500 meal.
Okay, I mean, to me, it makes sense that it will be, like, here, maybe? Oh. Wait, is it up here they have it? I don't remember.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
Do you have issue
Luca
number
grabbed
5?
The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from...
Okay, because that's what I would be thinking. Ah, you
Kato
found it.
removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rollo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that, so he's destroying books now, huh? And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Joff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found in grub. Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub. Cart. Griffin? Griffin's grub cart? He wants to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Griffin's snack stand? Is that the thing that's to the south of here? I didn't go there, that's true. I don't remember though. Because you have ice cream. Oh, but you are okay. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it. Bought and paid for. Enjoy. Thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
So Rolo got you a corn dog first, or is it because of? Oh, yuck! It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He
Okay.
reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Okay. Oh, come
He
on.
shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
I'll pick up when you need some pep. Near the fountain up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing. Sure is. I'll pick up near a fountain. Up the step. There you are, Luca. Yeah, I was here earlier, but like, why is it now that you're accepting me being here? There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. The kids have some fun. Fine. Rolo owes me
Lumi
one.
waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes big flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Hard. Ugh, I felt cheating somehow. I think it's sweet. Wait, can I check now? Still a question mark. It's for something new. What takes flight but has no wings? Final task that friendship brings. I don't know. Good luck, Luca. What takes flight but has balloons? Balloons. Okay. I honestly didn't see that it was Rolo until now. Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yeah. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Light. Like the music right now. Thanks. Didn't know to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened, with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know. And you said you were hanging out with someone else. Kinda freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn. I feel like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. That was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tight.
Oh, sorry. I clicked before she was finished. Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. We could grab that third friend and invite them into our friendship group because they actually don't have a friend. So, you know, could be a friend to them too. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clippers write down? I'm pretty sure that's gonna lead to our death, Rolo, but I'm so down. What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. Fame is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Alright. With my balloons. Woo! Friends yet again! Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do. We can decorate the house with the balloons as well. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rollo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Uh-huh.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself.
Uh-huh.
But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
She knows something about all this harvest stuff, and she's investigating or something. And now she thinks she might die because of it as well.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
She thinks she might die.
We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you.
Oh.
I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I mean, everybody in his family ends up dead. We're gonna end up dead again too. Everybody in that family just dies. I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
She's gonna be gone tomorrow, isn't she? What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth. This is the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Oh, without me. That's sweet. If you didn't expect to actually be forgiven, like you would still do it.
Luca
Rolo.
was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? You can still go. I need to sneeze. Okay. No, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Uh-oh. Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Excuse me? The big chill.
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. 2 boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse, turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The end.
Wow. Okay.
No, that can't be the ending.
You sound
It
so
simply
sad.
can't. I
We won't be.
accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Indeed. Okay, so the rumble is now completed. Okay, I see. But that means there's something with the strange one that we haven't completed, yeah? Huh. But I would go back to break. If I was gonna go back to one. We won't have that much time.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered
On
for
this
him
episode, though.
as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rollo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rollo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. You're as thick as thieves. Wait, when... Wait, what is that button? I don't know. Well, the game did just save, so as much as I still want to keep playing this game, you can see the time. I don't have time for much more. I need to go eat and stuff. Technically, I think I'm recording more of this tomorrow morning, so I'll still be good. I'll still see more of this very, very soon. It's not that long to wait. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying the story. I like the characters and the vibes in the story and the mystery and just this going back and doing the charms and checking things. Just absolutely love this. I'm having so much fun. I do hope you also enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you on the next one.